Fourth grade into math, lesson 5.5. Use place value to multiply two-digit numbers. I can use place value and regrouping to multiply a two-digit number by a one-digit number. Spark your learning. Randy is in a swim club that helps children learn about competitive swimming. In one race, he swims 4 laps of the pool. Each lap is 24 feet long. How far does Randy swim during the race? So, you're 24 feet, 4 laps. How far does Randy swim during the race? So plot your information, right? Remember what I do, you do, okay? So they want us to show our thinking. So they said we can either use base 10 blocks or we can do our box, okay? So let's go ahead and do both. So if we did our box, we would have 4 over here, single digit, and then we would break this into, and what is my tens place? 20. What is my ones place? 4. Okay, and then I do 20 times 4 equals, and I put 2 in a box. 2 times 4 is 8, and add a 0. I do in this box 4 times 4, which is 16, and then I add these things together. Anybody know what 80 plus 16 is? 96. Okay, so 96 feet. Let's see if we can get that with base 10 blocks. So, how many long do I do any flat? No, because we don't have any hundreds, right? How many longs do I do? 2, and then 4 small cubes, correct? Okay, and I need to do that how many times? 4 times. Okay, and then I need to regroup. How many have to be in my group to regroup? 10, right? Okay, so I have 4 plus 4, which is 8, and then I need 2 more of the next. Mark it off and draw another long. Okay, do I have enough left over to regroup? No, I only have 6, right? Okay, do I have enough longs to regroup? No, I only have 9, right? So this equals 9 longs and 6 small cubes. So Rami swims 96 feet. Build understanding number 1. For the standing long jump, Wind lands a jump that measures 24 inches. Amelia's jump is 2 times the length of Wind's jump. What is the measure of Amelia's jump? How can you use base 10 blocks to show 2 times 24? Draw a quick picture to show your answer. Use what you know about place value to write 2 times 24 vertically. So we need to get our picture drawn first. But first of all, they want us to do an estimate. Okay, so this would be 2 times, is it going to be 20 or 30? 20. Put my 2 in a box. 2 times 2 is 4, and add a 0. Okay, now to use our base 10 blocks, we would draw how many longs? 2 and 4 small cubes, and I need to do that twice, correct? Okay, do I have enough to regroup? No. So this equals what? How many longs? 4 longs and 8 small cubes. Okay. Now they also wanted us to write it though vertically. So I would write 24 times 2. Okay. Now how did we do this yesterday? Some of my friends struggled a little bit with this part. So this is what you call the partial products part. Okay, so I would do 20 times 2 for my tens place, right? And then I would do 4 times 2 for my one spot. This is what is called the partial product. Okay, guys? Actually, this is the partial part. The product is our answer. Okay? So yesterday on that one question on the rat, they wanted to know what partial products made up that problem. Okay? So the partial products is these answers that we get when we pull it apart. Okay? So the 40 and the 8 would be our partial products. Okay? So then I add and I get 48. So when you multiply the ones, how can you record 2 times 4 ones. So if I wasn't going to do it this way, and I was going to work it like this, remember what I write, you write, okay? What would I do first? These are kind of like on our bucket. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, so I took it times the 1 place, right? Now I have to move to the, what next place are you? The 10s. So 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so we would get 4 times 2, right? And get 8 for the 1s. Okay, then we said that we would take 2 times the 2 10s, which is also 20, correct? And we got 40. And then those two added together would be 48, what? Inches. Step it out. Number 2, Rachel practices swimming 5 days a week. Each practice lasts for 45 minutes. How many minutes does Rachel practice each week? So we need to pull out our information. So 4 days, 45 minutes. And how many minutes does Rachel practice this week? Okay. So use base 10 blocks to show 5 times 45. Draw a quick picture to show your work. Okay. So I would draw what? 4 longs, right? And 5 small cubes, correct? Okay, and I have to draw that how many times? 5 times. Okay, so in order for us to regroup, we have to have how many in a group? 10, right? Okay, so we're going to circle 5, mark it off, and draw another long. Okay, I have another group of 5 and 5 here, so mark it off, draw another long. Do I have any more small cubes that I can redraw or regroup? Sorry. Okay. Now, what about the longs? Can I do that? Yes. Okay. So I have 4 here, 4 here. That makes 8 plus my 2 I added. That makes 10. And I need to draw flat. Can I regroup any more longs? Yes. I can redo one more, or have one more group. So here's 4, 4. That makes 8. I need 2 more in my next group. Mark it off and draw another flat. Can I do any more regrouping? No. Okay. So how many flats do I have? 2 for the hundreds. How many longs for the tens? 2. And how many small cubes for the ones? 5. So 225. So now we're going to work it and see if that's what we get. All right, so now we're going to write it in our box. Okay, and then, so I'm going to do my ones first because I'm going to work right to left. 5 times 5 is 1. 5 times 5. We are not adding, we are multiplying. So 5 times 5 is 25, and then I carry my 2. So I got 25 ones. Okay, then I need to do a 10. So 5 times 4 is what? 5 times 4 is 20, and then I'm in the 10 spot. Okay, so now I have 20 10s, plus how much did I regroup? 2 10s. So 20 plus 2 is 22 10s. So then I write 22 right here. So Rachel practices for 22 minutes in a week. So now we're going to get to do it the vertical way, okay, not with partial products, not with base 10 blocks, not with boxes, okay? We're going to do it the vertical way, okay, like we've been doing on our buckets. And I forgot my 5 there, so 225 minutes in a week. Check understanding, estimate, then find the product. We need to estimate first. So am I going to do 20 or 30? 20. So 20 times 4 equals, put 2 in my box. 2 times 4 is 8, and that is 0. Okay? Now I'm going to work vertically. So I do my 1s first, then I move to my 10s. So 4 times 1 is 4. Do I have anything to regroup? No. 4 times 2 is 8. Is 84 close to 80? Yep, so it's probably reasonable. Estimate 50 or 60? 50. 7 equals, put 5 in a box. 5 times 7 is what? 35, and then add a 0. Okay, working my ones first. 7 times 3 is 21. So I'm going to put a 1, and I'm going to carry my 2. 7 times 5 is, plus 2 is 37. So it's 371, close to 350. Yep, so it's probably reasonable. On your own, number 3, the Gladiators scored twice as many points as the Patriots. How many points did the Gladiators score? So we need to pull out our information. So we're going to pull out twice, and then we use the 27 over here. And then how many points did the Gladiators score? So what am I going to do? 27 times 2. So I work from the ones and then go to the 10. 2 times 7 is 14. Carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, so I went here to here, right, guys? And then I went here to here because I did my 1s, and then I did my 10s, and I add whatever I regrouped. Okay, so we multiply, then we add if we need to. So 54 points. All right, number 4, estimate. So am I going to do 30 or am I going to do 40? 30. So 30 times 4 equals, put 3 in my box. 3 times 4 is 12, and then add a 0. Okay, 1 times 4 is 4. Do I have any regrouping? No. And now I move to my 10s. 4 times 3 is 12. So 124. Is 124 close to 120? So then our answer is reasonable. Okay, we're going to work these and then go over them so that you guys can check yourself. Okay? Okay, so we went ahead and worked the others and showed our work and then got our estimate. So that can be used to look at to check yourself. Number 10, reason. Why should you check to see if an answer is reasonable? So why would we estimate and why would we get an actual answer? Well, yes, and we're asking you to do that. But if you were to estimate, does that tell you that maybe you probably got the right answer? Yes. Okay. So if they're close, that lets you know that you probably did your work correctly. Okay.